welcome back. We are now doing part 2 of my reading where the person I'm reading for was asking about her soulmate or life partner. Actually, it's a good time for me to talk a bit about soulmates. So, we all definitely have more than one soulmate in a lifetime, but it all depends on things like where you live, where they live, if you're able to travel or not, things like finances, choices, free will, geographics, things like that. Those ultimately influence which person you will end up with. But so far I'm seeing some soulmate connection in this reading. In part 1, we've seen that the person who is your soulmate might be a Pisces or even a Cancerian. They could be someone who has international ties with the World card in reverse. They could be someone who's in the public eye with that Six of Wands. And now comes the very interesting part. We have here the Four of Wands in reverse, which is literally speaking about twin flame, soulmate, life partner. Okay? When it's in the upright, it speaks about marriage. It speaks about a happy home. Now, the fact that it's in reverse doesn't mean it means the opposite, okay? It is simply saying that it's something you're not seeing, it's a new energy, but you could be marrying this person. Then next to that card, you have the Chariot reversed, which is also the card of Cancer. The Chariot is about forward movement, progression, travel. See, you have quite a few hints or a few things hinting to travel in this reading with the world, and then this person is also kind of like undertaking a journey. And then you have the Chariot, which literally refers to a vehicle or forward movement or progression. But then I'm seeing Three of Cups in reverse. Now, when the Three of Cups is in the upright, it talks about celebrations, social gatherings, friendship. So this could be telling me that your soulmate is someone you will meet at a social event. The alternate meaning to this card, when you look at it in the reverse, in a more negative sense but not completely negative, could mean that the person is currently in a relationship and they're needing to let go of that third person. Because, you know, when we see the numbers 3 or the number 3, it often does refer to a love triangle. So it could be someone who's already involved, someone who's needing to get out, someone who needs to end that cycle for something new to begin, kind of thing. But in the near future, you have very positive energies. You have the Knight of Wands coming in with a passionate message. Then you have the Page of Swords, which is interesting because this card is the secret admirer, stalker card. Not in a bad way though. This is someone who perhaps has been looking at your social media, looking at your photos, and they like what they see. It's like someone's keeping an eye on you from a distance, but they don't want to make you aware that they're watching you. And they're not ready to quite come forward yet, if that makes sense. And there's definitely a burden of some kind. This person is carrying a burden of some kind. So I think without further ado, let us go into the clarification and see if we can get more detail. And then if I don't finish in this part, we will push it on to part 3. Now, the moon here is clarified by King of Pentacles. Now again, don't get too caught up on the king and don't think that it is necessarily the more masculine energy in the relationship. It is not necessarily. It is just talking about someone who's well established, someone who's mature, someone who's loyal, stable, money-minded. Could be someone who's a bit stubborn because it is earth energy. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the moon. So it's like someone, your soulmate could be someone who's well established, who has a good financial standing, if that makes sense. Alright, the World reversed is clarified by the King of Wands. So this person is someone who's very passionate, someone who's not just a dreamer, someone who actually follows through on certain things. So someone who puts their words into action, someone who's very motivated, just an overall passionate person. And of course, wands refer to fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly. And it goes with that card of international connections. Then let's clarify Six of Wands. Wow, Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, so this person could definitely be in a relationship already, but it's not going well. Perhaps that is why they felt, or they've been feeling like they're not appreciated, they're not valued. You know, when you start a relationship with someone and they kind of like put you on a pedestal, and then after some time that feeling dissipates and it's like you start feeling less valued, less appreciated. That kind of an energy is what I'm getting. Let's clarify Four of Wands reversed. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Wow, you have a lot of water and a lot of fire energy in this reading. So this person could have some Sagittarius in their chart, or they could be a Sagittarius literally, with that King of Wands that came up. King of Wands is normally a fire sign person, could be Sagittarius, but don't quote me on that, because it could also be another star sign. That comes with the marriage card that we had earlier with the Four of Wands. Temperance is also about balance, okay? It's about maintaining balance in your life, about things evening out, about kind of like prioritizing things in your life. Oof! This card just flew out at me, which is the Queen of Cups. This could be you in the reading, seeing as you are Cancer, Cancerian. It is just saying that maybe right now you're feeling like your love life hasn't progressed or moved forward, or it hasn't been moving forward, but it will definitely move forward. Let's see what that Three of Cups is all about in reverse. Wow, Nine of Pentacles. Someone wants peace of mind. This is either your person who wants peace of mind by leaving the relationship they're currently in, or this is you wanting peace of mind. And it is just saying, for your peace of mind, go out and have fun, explore your options. You know, you might meet this person at a social gathering for real. With that Three of Cups, you might meet them through a mutual friend. Because with the number 3, it's also like an outside influence. So like a mediator or a middleman or someone playing matchmaker kind of thing. So just be aware of that. Let's clarify Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, I'm not sighing because I'm bored. It's not that. I'm tired of my sinus infections that just recur all the time. They're just really starting to drain me. Alright, with the Knight of Wands, you have Queen of Pentacles, which is interesting because earlier you had King of Pentacles, if I can find it, which is really talking about a soulmate connection, because if you have cards that match according to the suit, then it normally speaks about a soulmate, like a perfect connection. So when it's Emperor and Empress, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, it is speaking about a soulmate connection here. And that person will send a very passionate message, or they'll come in very passionately. Page of Swords, let's see. Wow, Three of Wands reversed. This person is definitely at a distance from you. and watching you on social media. Kind of like a secret admirer energy, really. Not stalker, no. Definitely like a secret admirer, someone who wants to find out more about you, but they're not quite ready to approach you just yet. And then with the Ten of Wands, we have Strength, which is the card of Leo. So as I said, we've seen a lot of fire signs. We've seen Sagittarius, we've seen Leo. But this is saying that your person, your soulmate, has a lot to deal with, or has had a lot to deal with in their lifetime, but they've stayed strong despite everything. Your soulmate is a very strong person who can handle a lot. Like they can take a lot of pressure, or they have taken on a lot of pressure, responsibility. They're dealing with it all by themselves. They haven't like had help from any outside people, if that makes sense. Wow, this reading so far has given us a lot of answers and a lot of detail about your possible soulmate. We are, however, going to see in part 3 what the general advice is for you and if we can get some last messages. But thank you very much for watching so far. I hope it's resonating, and please stay tuned for part 3. Bye.